Hey, JustMaD here. I haven't made a video in 4 months, but CS2. First, some general thoughts. This is extremely good in almost every aspect. It seems like they changed the game just enough for it to be better in almost every way while still keeping the feeling of Counter-Strike, which was the most important thing to keeping people interested. I also have to commend Valve for making a proper game at release. For example, let's compare CS2 to KSP2. They're actually very similar situations. KSP, just like CSGO, was an old game that needed a graphical overhaul, but that a lot of players were still playing. The difference is that KSP2 came out in early access as a broken game. You could barely play it, while CS2 actually works. Sure, you don't have much content and everything, but from what I've seen, it's a working game that's actually pretty polished, so kudos to Valve. With CSGO, there were worries about how long it would last realistically. Like, in 10 years, would people still be playing a game that released that long ago? With CS2, at best, it can survive for years to come, and skins will too. And that means that I think the very long term of CSGO investing is looking amazing. There were non-zero chances of Valve fucking up CS2. But now that it seems like they didn't, I don't see many big roadblocks ahead for Counter-Strike and CSGO investing. And CS investing, I have to get used to that. Something I also love is how actively they're listening to the feedback from the community with the early access, not just for the gameplay, but also for the skins. They've really shown that they really care about the skins market, and they're putting quite a lot of thought into it. I know I'm biased in saying this, but the limited access should have been given to content creators and influencers, at least the biggest ones. Some of them are missing out on thousands of euros of real money for something which is completely random, which doesn't seem too fair. Now let's talk about the market a bit. It's understandably going insane. I mean, just look at the Esports Fire 300. We were already at high point before the announcement of CS2. Now it's just stratospheric. But this is one of the few times I actually agree with the market. There is reason to be excited. To be this excited, even RMR stickers are up, the web-stock holo is up. I don't think this is completely sustainable. Now let's look a tiny bit at the future. CS2 is supposed to release this summer, and I think that the release will probably have something big, probably containing the operation skins that leaked as well as the new knives that also leaked. The second major of this year actually also got cancelled, so there will be a long period after the major and the release of CS2 where there should be not much happening, and I don't think there will be any new case, operation or something like that until the release either. So my game plan is to sell items before the major and the operation in the next month, except cases and super long-term investments. Then, depending on the situation, I think I'll rebuy during crashes or corrections that happen because of the operation or the major. But I don't think now is a good time to buy anything. Buying anything based on the current looks is quite risky because it can be changed, and we've just seen this, with the ops having their scopes become unpainted again and the Black Pearl knives being slightly nerfed in their looks. Also, everything is super hyped and expensive, but no new players have come in yet. All the limited test people are existing players. I think it's just investing hype for now, which actually makes a lot of sense because, as I said, I think long term the CS market is gonna go really good. But realistically, in the short term, these prices are probably not that sustainable. And that's all I have for you today. See you in 4 months.